Hello, Year 3. So this is my second video with a little bit more instruction on how to actually do this task today. I really hope you're going to enjoy it. So if you haven't watched my other video, the video before this, make sure you've watched that one because I tell you what you're going to do in that one. This video shows you how and what you're actually looking for on the website. So although on the website it does look slightly different, excuse me, I made it originally in PowerPoint, so I'll show you what it looks like in PowerPoint, and these are the photos that will be on the website for you to look at today. So there's our first page. It says, welcome to your treasure hunt. The following pages will show you some of our local areas of interest for you to go and find in person or virtually using Google Earth. Find the place using the photos and the maps. Take your photo when you get there and upload them to Seesaw. I've got some spelling mistakes I've got to sort out there, haven't I? There are points for each location that you find. If you live too far away, you must use Google Earth. Okay, remember we are in lockdown at the minute and the rules are to stay local. So if any of these places are not in your local area, if you live a bit further away, please use Google Earth. Don't get yourselves into trouble. Okay, so let me go to the next page. You must go with a responsible adult and with your parents' permission. Do not go wandering off on your own. That would be dangerous. Okay, so if you're going to use it virtually, you're going to use Google Earth, like you did with the Greece trip, then you're going to need to make sure you've downloaded Google Earth to whatever device you're using. It's free from the App Store, excuse me again, or from the Google Play Store. It doesn't cost you any money. If you're using a laptop or a Chromebook, Google Earth will just come up as an extra web page. Okay, so the pages for you to read. Then you're going to get pages like this. Okay, there's a picture of a map, a star, which shows you where I've taken this picture, and then there's a picture. Some of them have Teddy in, some of them don't because he was sniffing around doing other things. So what you have to do, you have to use the map and the photo to go and find this place and then take a selfie, just like I have, of you finding this place. You can have your family in the photo, you can have your pet's auntie's dog in the photo, and of course, you need to be in the photo so I can see that you went there. There are points for every place that you visit, okay? Anybody getting all of the places and uploading all of the photos to Seesaw will definitely be worthy of a prize and maybe even Star of the Week. So there's lots of places down here. I'm not going to show you all of them because that will ruin the surprise when you get there. Now, if you are, oh, by the way, they all have Google links to them. Now, some of them I can't quite get to on Google Earth because Google Earth is a car that drives around and some of these places aren't on the road, but I've zoomed in from the air so you can see where it is. Apart from that one, which you can actually see from the road, you might have seen it as you drive by. So the next few ones here after this, you can visit them in person, that's fine, because most of you, this will be in your local area. If it's not, then please use Google Earth. If you're in school, you're going to have to use Google Earth. You could always go and find these places at the weekend with your family if it's in your local area. So let me choose this one. That should be quite well known. There's me, there it is on the map, and there's the Google Earth link there. Okay, now if I click on this, it will open up a brand new page, which I'm not sure you can see, so let me just press that again. There we go, hopefully you can see the Google Earth. And you shouldn't have to do anything to it. It should whiz you off, there we go, whiz you off to the place I was. So I was at the cathedral. Now you can drag the screen around, or you might have an up, a down, and a left and right arrow here. You can have a really good look around. If you want to go for a wander about, you can, you maybe can't on this one. You can use the arrows to have a wander around. You can zoom back out So it'll take us into the air. I like looking at things like this from the air. I think it's really interesting. So this is a cathedral from up in the sky. So you can zoom right out. So hopefully that makes sense. You could, if you finish, see if you can follow a route from maybe your house or from school to any of these places, and you can pretend you're driving around on a little tour of Peterborough using Google Earth. So if you zoom out far enough, let's make sure we're the right way around, otherwise I get confused. So here's Queen's Park, Central Park. So TDA is somewhere over here. So school, we can zoom in really easily to school in Mr. Butter's Mount. Zoom in to school. I can normally spot school because I see the mugger, the big green square there. So I can zoom right into school, and you might be able to figure out where your house is. So if you think, where do I go from school? Well, I walk up Beach Avenue, I go down here, and then, I don't know, maybe your house is this one. You could zoom into your house. You could even then go on Street View and see if you can, we went through a tree. See if you can find your house. I've probably just randomly zoomed into a random person's house. It's probably none of yours, but that might be your house. So see if you can find your house somewhere. It's really cool to press the globe to go back out to space. There we go, look, we all know what the world looks like, and see if you can find your house from space. So remember, this is just for fun. If you want to have a go at doing this, so shall I see if I can find my house? I bet you'd all like to see my house, wouldn't you? So I keep zooming in. Here we go. Keep zooming into Peterborough. And now I live in Yaxley, which is down here. So school is sort of up here somewhere, and I live in this village down here called Yaxley. So I'm going to keep zooming in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, so that's the village of Yaxley. So it's quite a big village. Not as big as Peterborough, but it's quite big. So when I'm walking Teddy, I'm often sort of walking around these fields, which is lovely. There's never anyone there. Church is over here now, and I live in this estate over here. So if I zoom in a little bit, I can't quite see where I am. Oh, here I am. So here is my house here. So this is my bit of front garden. This building here is 3 houses, and this is mine. I had a gazebo up in my garden there. My garden looks nothing like that anymore. This is quite an old picture. And it's even got my old car there. I've got a new car, so it's really good fun to try and zoom in to see if you can find where you live or find something that you're interested to see. Sometimes I've just randomly zoomed into, this is South America. I've just randomly zoomed into a place on the map just to see what's there. Maybe if you've been on holiday somewhere, you could zoom into somewhere random. Doesn't look like there's much here where I've zoomed in, does it? Rainforests or grasslands, savannas. Oh yeah, grasslands. Oh, there's some buildings down here. I like to be nosy. I like to look at these. So if you finish having a look around on your trip and you just want a bit of fun looking around on Google Earth, there's Google Earth for you. So I hope you really enjoy your first day on our topic today. Have a lot of fun. Try and find all the places and follow all the rules that I've said. Please to make sure you keep safe. Okay, so I'll stop sharing my screen. So have a lovely day, and please make sure you put lots and lots of things on Seesaw. Let's see where you've been. Prizes for anyone who's been all the places. Okay, so goodbye for now. I'll see you again